We're using this pump. This one for the rear diff. This one for the transfer case. There it is. The weather's really nice today, so I figured I should change out my rear diff fluid, just to change it, just to swap it back from Redline to OE on the Evo. And I decided it's a nice day, so I am going to start up the SI since it's been a few weeks since the last time we got started up. But I mean, it's a great car. It starts up, no issues, no noises, no nothing. Very reliable car. I gotta remove all that paint that's been. The wrinkle red was in there for a long time, but just like paint on valve covers, they're gonna come off. I gotta put this wrap back on the Evo's manifold. But yep. Starts up great, doesn't smoke. Not any issues with it. It's just I don't really feel like driving two cars. Because when this thing was registered, I stopped driving it since I got the Evo. Okay, so it takes 6 quarts of 020, so I went with Mobil 1. Here's 5 and 6. It doesn't have to be the same because it's always going to get changed. And it's not like it's a race car or it's going to have extra heavy duty loads or something. Oil's oil. It's, they're pretty good nowadays. Alright, so there was a grommet that, there was an O-ring that goes up in the housing, or that was, I think it was a part of the housing. I forgot to check and see if this piece actually came with it. But, the O-ring fit snugly around here, and, when you shove this in there, it seals it so that the oil will just come straight out of here instead of spraying everywhere. But I mean, it looks like it doesn't hurt if I just left the O-ring up there, up in its place. So I just left the O-ring up there, put this piece back on, and it shouldn't affect anything. If anything, it'll protect it from leaking out of here, because when you take this off, a little bit of oil does drip. When you're gonna take the whole cartridge off, but you got to take this off to drain it, and when you do, some oil does come out. Some oil does actually come out of here, so hopefully it'll just seal it better. And I think I would have to double check, or if you get yours, double check it just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I left this one in here. I left the O-ring in there just for a better peace of mind. Alright, so I finished the rear diff fluid change on the Evo, and I forgot to film it because it was such a long process. And plus, in the meantime, I was re-wrapping my headers and stuff like that. But now I'm doing an oil change on my mom's 4Runner. This is a 2019, I think, but it's the same for this model 4Runner. Easiest thing to do was take off this plastic piece and then take off this metal piece, which is pretty big. The only thing you had to be careful was not to break this little clip. But other than that, there's let's see, 2, 4, 6 screws. I already removed the plate in the back. It's instead of removing this whole metal piece, you just have to remove that plate right there, which has two 12 millimeter, no 14 millimeter, yeah 12 millimeter sized bolts, and then the 14 millimeter drain plug is right underneath that, right behind that plate. And then the oil filter that I bought from Walmart, or it's a Fram oil filter. It comes with this little plastic piece, and that is the plastic piece. It's designed so that when you remove this from it, you have to shove that plastic piece up there like that, so it'll drain all this oil that's in here. And next, since I don't have the tool, I'm either going to use this or my pliers. The pliers are pretty good. They've never failed me yet. Okay, and then after that, it'll open up and it's just gonna be a cartridge, and you just swap out the cartridge. You'll throw this thing away, pull this piece off, throw it away, put the little plug back in, and then screw it back up there. I'm not exactly sure what this is though. There's a little tab right here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's a little tab that looks like it locks the assembly into place. So I didn't remove it because it looks like you could just slide it down, because I don't know if it'll be hard to slide back up. But we'll see. If I remove it, I will let you know.